In this video, I'm going to show you how to properly wash and detail your car's exterior, as well as give you some of the best tips and tricks in order to achieve professional-like results. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys, and if you are new here, I am Randy with Beyond Limits of Palm Beach and Mobile Detailing.
Don't not get straightened but straightened. Don't not get straightened but straightened. Don't not get straightened but straightened. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
In order to get started with the process, guys, you want to begin with step number 1, which is cleaning your wheels and tires, as well as the surrounding areas such as the wheel well. So I'm going to begin by pre-rinsing the entire area. This will help loosen up any dirt or debris and also add a bit of lubrication on the wheel surface. Then I will spray my dedicated wheel cleaner onto the wheel and tire. And for those wondering, some of the best recommendations, from my opinion, guys, for wheel cleaners could be P&S Brake Buster, McGuire's Wheel and Tire Cleaner, as well as Adam's Wheel and Tire Cleaner. Proceeding with the wheels, I will start cleaning and agitating the surface using my dedicated wheel cleaning brushes, such as the face brush, the tire brush, the small detailing brush, as well as a wheelbarrow brush. And I should note that if you're a detailer, unless you're doing like a deep or full exterior job, you more than likely don't have to clean the wheelbarrows with a brush like this one that allows you to get into those hard to reach areas, as this can actually be an upsell or offered in a higher, better package. However, at the end of the day, it is completely up to you if you want to include it in a maintenance exterior detail or not. And our last act for this step, guys, will be simply rinsing off the wheels to a clean and smooth surface. Now, before we move forward with the process, guys, I'd like to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, Jobber. Jobber is a software for home service-based businesses such as car detailing, pressure washing, landscaping. Just to give you a few examples, it is an all-in-one platform that helps you organize your entire operation, from scheduling jobs, invoicing customers, as well as collecting the actual payments. And if you happen to have a team, it can even help you manage your crew. From my perspective as a mobile detailer, it can definitely help in bringing everything together in the business, making detailing jobs easy to manage, and most importantly, providing an outstanding experience to our customers. So I've actually been using Jobber myself for some time now, and I'm very happy, as well as a bit surprised of everything I can actually help you do from a business perspective. And I know many people starting off in detailing or in any business really struggle to find software for booking, invoicing, and collecting payments in the beginning, but I have to say we are now living in different times with advanced technology, and luckily a great platform like Jobber has been made for people like us detailers to benefit from. So definitely a game changer if you have no sort of guidance on how to manage things for your business and within your business, saving you a lot of time and stress, especially in the beginning when it's most crucial trying to build your foundation. So guys, if you want to check Jobber out, feel free to click the link down in the description, getjobber.com/detailing beyond limits. I've actually been fortunate enough to team up with them. So if you happen to use my link, guys, it will allow you to receive a free 14-day trial and an exclusive discount of 20% off your first 6 months if you choose to subscribe. So you're welcome, guys. Now back to the video. Now, step number 2, you want to go ahead and pre-rinse the exterior of the vehicle from the top to the bottom. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because many people do this step a little differently. A lot of times, many people washing a car will use the classic 2-bucket method, in which for this step, instead of rinsing the vehicle with water like I do, they will first foam up the car, let the soap sit there for a minute or two, then rinse off the soap before starting the actual contact wash. Now, I have nothing against this method, guys. However, for me personally, I don't find it too effective. I'd rather do it this way, where all I do is pre-rinse the car with water to loosen up any dirt or debris off the surface. Again, there is no right or wrong. These preferred methods will vary depending on who you talk to, and at the end of the day, it just comes down to preference and what best works for you. Regardless of any method, an important key factor of this overall process will always be a good contactless pre-wash. Step number 3, you want to foam up the vehicle. In this case, we'll be using a foam cannon since I have a pressure washer, but if you are just using a garden hose at home with a spray nozzle, you can skip the step. However, a real quick tip, guys, if you will still like to produce some kind of foam on the vehicle with just a standard garden hose, you can always get a foam sprayer gun like the one up on the screen right now that connects to your garden hose and will allow you to produce soapy foam on the vehicle. Now, it's not the best or the thickest foam, but it's definitely better than nothing and can help tremendously. Now, step number 4, we want to go ahead and start the contact wash. Now, again, depending on who you talk to or dealing with, this step will always be based on preference, whether you use a 1-bucket method or a 2-bucket method. Both will get the job done essentially, but it all comes down to what works best for you. So to keep it short and simple, I've tried both methods, and personally, I found the 1-bucket method that works best for me. This is where I have a bucket full of water and soap along with several wash mitts in it. The entire purpose of having more than one wash mitt is to be able to cover the entire vehicle's exterior with clean mitts in order to avoid micro scratching. For example, if I use a first wash mitt for the roof and the windshields, before I move on to, let's say, the hood, I want to start afresh with another clean wash mitt as opposed to keep using the same first mitt that is now dirty. Let me also mention, you can choose to use microfiber towels instead of wash mitts if you like to. And guys, regardless of which method you prefer in general, a 1-bucket method, a 2-bucket method, using wash mitts, using towels, sometimes you will have no choice but to adjust methods depending on the condition of a vehicle. So always just keep that in the back of your head. And last but not least, guys, during the contact wash, it is key to start from the very top and work your way down to the bottom of the vehicle, all the time in straight overlapping lines and never in circular motions. This will help in avoiding any type of swirls or scratches on the paint, as the lower part of the vehicle is always the dirtiest. Step number 5, rinsing. We can now go ahead and simply rinse the vehicle. And guys, you always want to work as efficiently as possible. So a quick tip is You always want to start rinsing from the top and work the soap down to the bottom, ultimately pushing the soap to one side as well. You do not want to be rinsing all randomly and wasting extra time and water you don't have to. With time, you'll know what I mean and master this technique as well. Now, step number 6 is drying the vehicle. So whether you decide to use a large plushy towel or a simple microfiber towel to dry the paint, I like to always go over the car with the second towel to make sure you pick up as much water as possible, leaving the paintwork streak free. Another tip that I mentioned before, which is honestly a detailing hack, is to use a spray wax that can be applied on a wet surface. This is ideal to use during this particular step because not only will you be drying the vehicle, but adding some form of protection on the paint at the same exact time. Not to mention, in my experience, a spray wax even helps you dry the car much faster and efficient. Some of my best recommendations would be products like McGuire's Express Spray Wax or even PNS Bead Maker. These are both spray waxes that can be applied on a dry or wet surface and used as a drying aid. Step number 7, cleaning and drying the door jambs. So open up your doors and you should automatically see water sitting or dripping from the door jambs. You want to grab a microfiber towel and simply go over it, pick up any water and dry the paint. And if you happen to be dealing with really dirty door jambs, you can spray an all-purpose cleaner before going over it with the actual microfiber towel. Step number 8, the windows. You want to go ahead and take care of the exterior windows. Now, technically, you could really just use a clean, lint-free microfiber towel and go over the buff the windows we just washed. But if you are trying to do a seamless job, grab your window or glass cleaner such as the Sprayway World's Best Glass Cleaner, apply it on the window and work it in. And finally, turning over your towel to buff it out to perfection. Step number 9, the tire dressing. Our last step of this process, guys, will be drying the wheels, drying the tires, and applying a tire dressing of your choice, whether it's a tire shine or a tire dressing onto the actual tires. And just like that, guys, is how you properly wash your car's exterior in order to achieve the best results possible. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and found it super helpful. If you did, make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and press that subscribe button, as well as hit the notification bell button to be in the loop of all my videos in the near future. As always, guys and girls, see you on the next one.